I've worked out consistently for a little over a decade now. I've never taken any steroids, and I've barely even taken any protein supplements. In fact, I've mostly just drank a shit ton of water throughout my journey. When I first started taking creatine, I had heard of all the benefits people rave about while taking it. And to be completely honest with you, I thought 90% of it was BS. But after a whole year, I was able to see some amazing results. So I don't know where you are on your fitness journey, but you're gonna wanna watch to the end. Because if I was able to see amazing results even after 10 plus years of lifting, you're gonna see the same, if not way better results. Now, just to give you a little context to where I was before I started taking creatine, I was by no means struggling in terms of where I wanted to be with my body. In fact, I actually was very happy with where I was in terms of physical looks and strength. I think that's the main reason why I didn't really take creatine seriously when I first started. I mean, I basically started taking it out of curiosity and fun, with zero expectations of what I would experience on it. But if there was one thing I would have liked to improve though, it was how quickly I was gaining muscle and how quickly I was gaining strength. If you didn't know, the longer you lift, the slower your gains will become. At least for me, because my gains were so slow, I started to feel like I was plateauing. But this was something I had accepted a long time ago, so it really wasn't much of an issue. And remember I said that, because we'll talk about that later on in the video. But now that you know a little bit about my backstory right before I started taking creatine, let's get into the real reason why you're here. So, secret number one, mental gains. Like I said, I had zero expectations going into this. So to be honest, this benefit was a big surprise to me because I'd always heard about how creatine helps with strength and recovery. But for me, the biggest surprise was the impact on my mental sharpness. I kid you not, within my first month, I noticed improved focus, clarity, and memory outside the gym and inside the gym during my workouts. I honestly felt like I was able to concentrate better, stay motivated for longer, and push through mental barriers that I was experiencing in my life. Creatine didn't just power my body, it literally powered my mind. And because of that, I also noticed a significant improvement in my mental endurance. Before, I was very used to getting mentally tired towards the end of my workouts, to the point where I kind of just wanted to relax mentally once I got back from the gym. But after taking creatine for a while, sometimes I'd still have a ton of mental energy once I got back. And I wouldn't feel that same feeling of brain fog that we all get when we get back from the gym or just in general. And I can't stress enough how important this is, because this single benefit has allowed me to be more productive on workout days, which overall has allowed me to get shit done. But even beyond that, what has really stood out after a year on creatine is the reduction in mental fatigue. Since I started taking creatine, I have consistently felt mentally sharper throughout my day. I have more energy for work, social interactions, and other hobbies. I mean, to sum it all up, it's like my brain has more stamina, which allows me to keep up with my schedule throughout the week. It's kind of amazing because mental clarity and increased resilience weren't things I expected from creatine. I just expected muscle gains and strength gains. But I'll take it because these mental gains have definitely made a noticeable impact on how I feel and how I perform. Now, if you have any brief questions, put them in the comments below. And if you're really serious and you want me to personally help you out with any issues you may be having in your life, sign up for one-on-one coaching with me. Also, make sure to download my free ebook that I made to specifically help you navigate and understand the 10 secret stages of success you'll 100% be going through on the way to achieving your goals. You can find the links to both of these in the description and the pinned comment down below. Now, I bet you didn't expect to hear the last secret benefit I talked about, but this one you're definitely not expecting, because this second secret benefit I experienced from creatine involves emotional gains. And this was a big surprise for me, but it makes perfect sense when you think about it. I mean, if creatine is bringing mental benefits, the next logical benefit would be emotional benefits. And after a year of taking creatine, I can tell you, I noticed some real emotional benefits, mainly in how I've been able to handle stress and grow a sense of emotional resilience. And we all know that lifting can be a great stress reliever, but creatine has taken it up a notch for me. Because I'm experiencing several mental benefits from creatine, I naturally feel more emotionally stable and grounded as a result, especially during tough workouts or stressful situations. It's almost like I have an extra buffer for dealing with frustration, which allows me to, in a sense, emotionally bounce back if I ever do start to get drained. And I know it may seem like it, but I'm definitely not saying that creatine has solved all my problems, because it definitely hasn't. I just feel like it's given me more energy to use the tools that I was already using to solve any problems that may come up in my life. And honestly, this emotional, energetic boost has helped me stay more motivated in general, even on the days where things don't seem to be going my way. I honestly feel like I have more stamina to keep pushing through, both mentally and emotionally. This has led me to experiencing a better emotional balance of sorts, which has been a game changer for not only staying consistent with my workouts, but also for staying level-headed, consistent, and calm outside the gym, which as a man is an invaluable quality to have, and is something you can definitely benefit from having yourself. Now, let's get to the secret you've been waiting for, those physical gains. I've been trying really hard throughout this video to not mention anything physical, but of course, after consistently taking creatine for a year, the changes in my physique and my physical performance have been insane. First off, I noticed an immediate improvement in my physical energy levels and strength. Remember what I said about plateauing at the start of the video? Well, creatine has enabled me to push past my plateau. I've been able to push heavier weights, get more reps in, and I recover faster between sets and workouts. I also rarely get sore anymore, which is pretty nice, pretty good benefit. And it wasn't just a short-term boost either. Since I've started, I've consistently seen my workout numbers go up, whether it was in bench press, deadlifts, squats, or other exercises I do. But if that's not good enough for you, the next big change I experienced was muscle fullness. I started to look more pumped even when I wasn't working out. My muscles felt fuller, denser, and just overall more solid. Since I've started taking creatine, I fill out a lot more shirts than I ever did due to the water retention in the muscles that creatine causes, which has led to a couple compliments here and there, so I'm definitely experiencing the aesthetic benefits. And remember guys, I was not new to lifting when I started taking creatine, so being able to get such a big boost in such a short amount of time, a year, which is really not that long, has been a really fun experience. And on top of that, my endurance during workouts has gone way up. I've been able to push through longer, more intense sessions without hitting a wall as early, which has allowed me to really optimize my workouts, and ultimately has allowed me to do what we all want from creatine, make more gains. I'm not gonna lie, overall creatine has been amazing for me personally. I've experienced mental, emotional, and physical benefits that I didn't even expect to experience in the first place. These are all great positives and reasons why you should start taking creatine as well. But I just want to let you know, creatine does have some negatives. One controversial negative is its potential for hair loss. Some people say it's a myth, some people say it's a fact. And if you want to know the truth about creatine and hair loss, make sure you check out this video next.